I am joined here with ZeeCeeKeely out of Tucson, Arizona. How we doing today, guys?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, brother?
Fantastic, bro.
Hey, glad to have you here. All right, first and foremost, would you like to introduce yourselves real quick for those who don't know you yet, because I'm sure they will soon?
I'm Zach. People call me Z or ZC.
What's up, family? I'm Mike. I go by Mikey Shades.
What's up? My name's Daniel. I go by Danibus. I play keyboards.
Brett Coleman. I go by Brett Coleman or Vibes Alive.
Justin. I play bass.
All right, well, first and foremost, can you tell me a little bit about the backstory of the band and the formation?
All right, so I kind of formed the band a little bit over a year ago. I've been playing locally in Tucson, Arizona since I was, a little kid, about 8 or 9 years old. I've been playing live shows. I've been with bands, here and there throughout the years. It's been a couple years at a time with each band until I got to a point. I've been writing material for years and years. Yeah. And finally I was just kind of ready to venture into something I had a little bit more control over, and reached out to everyone I knew were really killer musicians that just vibe and we get along, and then it just took off from there. We all got in one room together, played all the songs I've been writing, and I've been writing more since, and it's just been nothing but natural, organic growth ever since.
Yeah, awesome. And so for fans who have yet to hear your music, how would you describe your sound, your particular take on reggae?
I would probably say it's like a classic rock influenced reggae with a little dub psychedelic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Little roots. Some roots. We get a little rootsy here and there.
Nice, man. And so you guys came out recently with a killer album, Fightahs and Unitahs. Would you like to tell me a little bit of the inspiration behind that album?
So the main gist of that album is everyone kind of coming together as one, unity, respect, no matter what your background is, no matter what you believe in, as long as you're pushing forward with positivity and no negative vibes, good energy. That's kind of where the title came from. I mean, it's a lyric in one of the songs, but you see a lot of people who are fighters. You see a lot of people who are trying to bring people together. And I think the idea of the album and everything is for everyone to come together, whether you are a fighter or a uniter. Forget all that. We're one people, and just kind of grow and just live life and not spread so much hate against one another. There's no reason for that. So
awesome. And now in creating this album, how did the songwriting process work? Did you kind of come in with the basic structure of songs and then the band put their pieces on, or did you jam together?
Exactly. I would come in with a basic backbone of the song.
Yes.
Composed very simply, and everyone would put in their own flavor to it and kind of put their own stamp on it as individual musicians. So
absolutely, man. And what was the recording process like?
It was really nice. We actually recorded with John Havenhill out of John Human Sound Studios, Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
He is the drummer for Desert Fish, which is a band that played last night.
Oh, yeah.
It was really easy just because he knows the genre. So and when we didn't really have to race against the clock or have a time limit. So we had the opportunity to just kind of go at it as creatively as we really wanted to. So
absolutely. And you guys are out of Tucson, Arizona. Now that reggae scene seems to be building up and thriving right now, and you guys are at the forefront. Do you want to let people know in other parts of the world what it's like to be out of Tucson, Arizona and playing in the music scene there?
It definitely makes us feel a little closer to the beach.
Yeah.
No, but what's really nice about it is, especially with how the reggae scene's been growing, it's cool to see artists coming out of not just Florida and California when it comes to reggae music.
Yes.
when they're starting to come more from the Central America, Middle America. They're gonna. It's really a lot of people have things they want to say as well. It's not just the people on the coast, and again, reggae music isn't just about hanging out on the beach and smoking weed. So it's as long as you have a message to put out there, I think the more bands that come out of everywhere that they can come out of, the better. So and us desert rats, we have a lot to say. There's a lot of good reggae coming out of Arizona right now. So
absolutely. Well, and I think there's something about being in the heat. We have the palm trees, we have the heat, but we don't have the water. So we need something to kind of cool us down a little bit, and reggae kind of provides that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man. So moving forward, what can we expect to see from you guys? We just put out the album. Do we have some music videos coming up? Any tours?
We're going to be shooting a music video pretty soon probably, and then we're already going to be starting to work on our second full length here near the end of the year. So we got a lot of more material coming out for everyone. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And for those who haven't had the chance to see one of your awesome shows yet, what can fans expect to see?
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
If the venue allows it, a lot of weed smoking.
Bodies in syncopated rhythms.
Bodies and syncopated rhythms, yeah, dancing, just a lot of good vibes, good times. It's a party. We just like to have fun with everyone.
Yes. And so far at your shows, is there a memorable moment that stands out?
Every show's a little bit memorable in its own way. There's a uniqueness about every show that I think. Anything that stands out to you specifically?
Oh, the first time I ever played with you guys, I didn't know any of the music, and it was a 3-hour set, so that was pretty memorable.
Yeah, that works too, right?
Show with you guys is today.
Yeah, this is Brett's first show with us today, so.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you excited, man?
Yeah.
Good memories.
Any memories for you?
Yeah, so I remember we went to Mozambique's. That's a venue in San Diego. And at first it was kind of slow, but man, just like come second set, it just went, it skyrocketed. People were giving us drinks on stage. I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Like, it was a fun time being by the beach and everything, so.
Yeah.
I think that's my most memorable show for sure.
Awesome.
So we did a show, 2020. It was in Phoenix. That smoke shop. Do you remember the name of the event? I know it was like a Melt Lounge or something like that. But yeah, with Peter Dante. I just remember at that show, I'm in my fucking headspace. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can say that. You bleep that out.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
It's going on
cool.
the internet, man. I don't think we have censorship.
Good. But I'm sitting there just jamming away, and we're jamming in the dirt, like off the curb of a parking lot.
Okay.
Everyone else is set up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And there's so many musicians, so many features going on at one time. Peter Dante, Gabo from Fayuca, the Iries up there. There's so much dust kicked up, it looked like a circle pit at a metal show.
It looked like that
Just-
was fog machines when there wasn't fog machines.
Inhaled so much dust, but it was a blast. That was one of my favorite moments.
It set the right ambiance, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The lights looked great through all that dirt.
Yeah.
That's what playing in the desert's like.
What's that?
I said that's what playing in the desert's like.
Yep, we breathe dirt. It's all good though. We have all that resin in our lungs to protect them. So.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Not this guy. The rest of us do.
Well, I think now's a good time to shout out to Jeff Koons, who is your manager and also
Yes.
who put on this amazing event.
Yep, he's
Viva
responsible for
Iriezona.
a lot of this. Yeah, and I'm very proud to be working with him. He's done a lot for us, and couldn't be happier to have someone who supports the music so much and supports the scene and the industry so much, because that's what he really does it all for, because he believes it in it.
Yes.
It's not something that he's trying to get anything out of. If anything, he pours a lot more of himself into it than he gets out of. So.
Absolutely. And so, for those watching, you guys have this beautiful view of Hidden Lake, Arizona.
Yep.
This wonderful setting. We've got a couple stages right on the lake, camping right on the lake. What's been your experience so far at this first Viva Iriezona?
A lot of weed smoking, a lot of partying with other artists, so just good vibes. Everyone's there's just like a village of artists over there in the artist pit, and we're just kind of camping and hanging out every night and vibing and collabing with a lot of other artists and stuff like that. So that's been really fun to the White Claw's heavily flowing, the Trulies are heavily flowing in this event, so everything is yeah, for sure. It's hot out here, you gotta stay cool somehow,